Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game filled with disruptions, so many ways to stop your opponent from even making a single play. From Ash Blossom and Solemn Warning all the way to Apex Avion and Borreload Savage Dragon. For some people it can be a frustrating experience, unable to get your deck rolling before even making a move. So what if you couldn't negate? We put together a 32-man invitational tournament. Some hugely talented and big players joined like Jesse Cotton, Calvin Tahan, and Max Reynolds from Duelist Academy. No negates, no floodgates. What deck would be good and how would they play? This is the No Negate tournament. We've got Danilo and Maximilian Pegasus. That's right, Max Reynolds out here. And we have got Duelist Academy showcasing, ladies and gentlemen. It is Prank Kids on the side of Danilo here. Oh, wow. Okay, setting up the full Prank Kids play here. Sending the Lampsies. Dodo adds back 2 monsters here. All right, Max is going to activate Allure of Darkness here. Naturally, the brain calls it Dankness. Main deck Kaijus. Okay, we got a Radiant Banish. We got a special summon of the Calcab. BA is a very good deck for not needing disruption per se. You know, you can just turbo out Zeus. You got Beatrice for Farfa. There's no actual cards. You don't need to play a lot of the cards that say negate. So, yeah, that does work out here. We're going to go Break Sword, actually. And we're going to pop to force out the Pandemonium into Weather Washer? Okay, that's a thing. Special summoning with the Roxys and getting a Lampsies out into the field as well. Weather Washer is going to tribute to bring back the Dodo, as well as the Fancies here. We got Dark Hole in the main deck? Wow, okay. Normal Rhino, Special Livage. That's... Oh my god, okay. What is this? Just gonna be a 4-material Zeus pass? Oh no, we're actually gonna mill here. Damn, imagine playing the game. Oh, we got Slumber as well. Look at these mills. Graph, Rhino, Slumber, Scarm. Jesus. Wow. Okay. We're getting Seer out of the deck here. We're going to link for Bernie Anaconda. Okay. So you milled 3 and you still had the balls to... Well, that's not fair. Chronobiru. Wow, that's rough. Oi, 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 Chronobiru. Okay, well, we're just going to pass up. End phase getting a tour guide. Now, remember, Prank Kids loses a lot of gas right now because there is no Meow Meow. Only limited to 1 here. Looks like a defense position, Nibiru and pass. Oh, I don't know about defense position. That seemed a bit unnecessary. We've got the Kaiju Slumber being banished from the graveyard here. Normal summoning tour guide into Graph. Going into Adante, attacking over, hitting the token as well for 500. Main phase 2 looks like we're going to go for a Beatrice pass. Into a Gameciel! Oh, nay, cringe. Triggering all of the effects of the materials there, at least, as well as getting another tour guide, who is going to get another monster into the Seer for the Fortune Tune. No more Dantes, huh? Attacking with all of the guys on board now. Main phase 2 making a Zeus. No Downward Magician, it looks like. Special summoning Gameciel in defense mode, it looks like. Oh, they actually have to special summon them attack. Yeah, looks like we're just going to trade here for the Gameciels. Zeus, however, also gets a material, which is very big. Yeah, that is also something to remember that Zeus does. Normal summon Celestial, and that's going to be it? Question mark? That is, wow. So you're milling 3 with Dante and making Verte. The absolute balls. I guess that's how you become a professional coach. Normal Rhino into a special summon Graph for Dante, immediately ditching the Scarm for a Beatrice pass. This Kaijus, man. Apparently, they're the best in this kind of format. Gonna trigger the Graph and the Dante and the Rhino. All of them here. That's pretty good. We're gonna dump Libich to special summon the Graph, who is currently negated, technically, I suppose, if you think about it. Self-negates do work in this format. What just happened here? Oh, right. The Alpha bounced the Kaiju. Yeah, Alpha bounces the Kaiju. Then we're gonna go into the plays of the Pranky Boys after we already have our normal summon, which the Meow Meow in game number 2 here, which is actually gonna be able to make this combo 10 times easier. No hand traps that are actually gonna be huge or impactful other than Nibiru, I'm pretty sure, which is probably live at this point if we do have it. But going through the motions of the Dodos and the various monsters here, using the effect to add back 2 from the graveyard here into the Prank Kids Prank, pitching to special a token. Those are being linked away into Bow Wow. And Roxy's as well, getting to banish a card, special summoning and floating into another color. Fusion Destiny as well. Wow, that's absolutely huge. Fusion Destiny into a Phoenix Enforcer and going to attack over with the Bow Wow. Graph is floating into Scarm, and the DP as well is also going to a swing over the Skarm, and we're going to get Search in the end phase, as well as have to deal with the Pandemonium. With a format of having a lot of Kaijus here, this DPE might not do a whole ton. It looks like we are going to use the Bow Wow here immediately in the standby phase to return to play around those Kaijus. So many cards in hand, probably just a bunch of colors, so not like a ton of relevant things, but could have a Nibiru in there. Yep, there's that Kaiju we talked about. Special summoning the Radian. We got the normal summon Tour Guide, and this is where the Battle Butler, I think, is going to really hurt here. Is Battle Butler... Yeah, Battle Butler is legal for this tournament. It is Disruption, but not Negates. Going to clear the whole board here. Special summoning a bunch of guys. Graph floats into the Seer. Special summoning. Not going to pop again, because I suppose we have Dante in the grave. We don't really want to put that one in the graveyard. Going to go into Fortune Tune. Attacks into the Lampsies here. Allows it to go through. This card does protect itself from Butler if necessary by detaching material. Going to immediately Zeus. Activate the effect and then chain the Butler, wiping the entire field as well as clearing the Zeus, it looks like. Seer brings back Dante into a Downward Magician pass. Alright. It's a Kaiju turn after turn. Okay, we got a Kaiju over the Downward here. Using the Dante, which triggers talents. That's very good. We're going to special summon the Alpha, bouncing the Kaiju. And Pandemonium hard summoning the Rocket Ride, as well as floating those colors there, linking those into Dodo Doodle Doo, and then using the Rocket Ride to bring back Bow Wow and another Dodo, and that's going to be 6,000 damage, I think. Are they boosted at all? They might be. Yeah, it looks like they've been boosted at some way. Normal summon Graph into special summon Calcab. Low overlay into Dante for the Beatrice, and we're going to have a Fusion Destiny that is going to get reapered by Winter Cherries. No other targets for Fusion Destiny, surprisingly. And that's just going to be a pass here with an end phase tour guide search. There's the Kaiju every time, never not drawing it. Using all of the effects here of the materials on Beatrice, floating into Dante, as well as adding back to the hand. We got the normal summon of a Lampsies. Fiend Griefing to recycle the Reaper, as well as send Farfa to banish the Lampsies. But we've drawn the Pandemonium. That would have ended the turn otherwise. Using into the Rocket Ride, triggering the colors here. Dasher in hand, that's unlucky. Not going to be able to Fusion Destiny for the rest of this game, so that's something to keep an eye on. See if he can clean up this board at all. Looks like he is just going through the entire full Prank Kids combo, and it's looking quite rough for BA here, unless we have some kind of a Nibiru in hand. But I'm pretty sure all the cards in hand are just BAs and Tour Guide that we know about, actually. So this is kind of rough. Just going to set up here. No Beatrice to immediately shotgun into in the main phase, because that was Kaijud. Adding back with the colors now. Looks like we could just go battle phase to try force out some kind of Zeus play, it looks like. Yeah, we are going to do that. Hacking over, taking the damage into the Downward Magician. Not fusing. Chaining the Pandemonium for the Zeus here. Into the Weather Washer. There's really no way we could make Battle Butler here? I'm missing something? Hello? Hey? Question mark? Then we got the Tour Guide in the main phase 2 for the Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Overlaying into a Fortune Tune pass. This is an actual 2014 BA gameplay, by the way. 2015. Just Kaijus and Dante and Fortune Tune, like, pretty old school. Not gonna lie. Alright, we're doing some link climbing and stuff with the Prank Kids doing the combo. We're going to make Unicorn. Cannot target the Fortune Tune, my friend. I actually have to shuffle away the Zeus, but we have a Kaiju anyway for the Fortune Tune. Sending Libich for Seer. And Fortune Tune actually gets to recycle 3 cards in the graveyard. Fun effect when it leaves the field. That's decent that it gets to recur the Dante and Tour Guide. Access code is going to activate. Popping multiple times here. Floating. Farfa away on the access code is massive, actually. So that's definitely going to buy us a turn here. Hard fusing all 3 names out of the hand into Battle Butler. Triggering a bunch of colors here for a Link summon. Packing over the Gamma Seal and the Dodo directly. And then in the end phase, the access code will return. Dodo going to add back 2 names here. Pranks and Pandemonium. And recycling, as well as trying to get a draw here. Digging for a crucial hand trap at this point. Looks like... Yep, access code is here. We don't have 2 BAs to do anything, though, so it's just going to be a T set. Battle Butler gets to pop, and then Skarm adds in the end phase. Unless this back row is like a Storming Mirror Force, it's going to be rough here. Oh, standby phase. We've got Ice Dragon Prison. Banishing. But we've got 23 and 16. I don't think there's anything we can do here, and that's gonna be game. Wow, that was something. I gotta say, the one interesting thing about this so far is that the games are really interactive. Like, there's a lot of back and forth. It looks pretty, I don't know if we're gonna be using the word fun just yet, but it's different. There's a lot of back and forth. Now, we just talked about interactive, so I don't know how viable it's going to be for this one, but we do have Synchro versus Flunder. I mean, we'll see. All right, we've got Ascator pitching the Stardust Synchron, special summoning Fire Ant Ascator out of the deck. This is a really great way to start your turn because you don't have anything to disrupt the Junk Speeder. But in general, in this format, there isn't really a lot of ways to disrupt Junk Speeder anyway, so let's see what happens here. We got a Tuning hitting off the top here for the Magic Dragon. No way to stop this card. Milling 5 cards, just a bunch of spells. You're playing Traps in Synchron? How? Not adding back with the Nibiru, it looks like. Tripping it off the Magic Dragon. Special summon Stardust Synchron, who on summon adds Illumination. Activates its effect to send Trail. Set 1 pass. Wow, that's unfortunate. Flunder has Terraforming. Flunder seems like a good deck in this format, but unfortunately there is you're not allowed to play Floodgates. So let's see what we've come up with to make Flunder viable. We've got Robin into the Eagle and the token. Alright, Strix as well. Alright, boys. Ryza, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like Ryza is going to be able to brick the opponent here. And we're just going to scoop it up. That is just not going to be irrelevant. Going into Overtake for the Junk Synchron for the Caliga. Into Speeder. Summoning 3 Synchrons. Adding the Stardust Illumination with the Stardust Synchron. Sinking into Magic Dragon. Milling 5. Gets Junk Synchron to the hand here. Synchros those away for Crocosaur to draw 1. Illuminate into the Stardust Synchron. Junk Synchro still have a normal summon. Going to go for the Caliga Claw into Hyper Librarian. Bringing back the Magic Dragon. Ripping it off for the Stardust Synchron. Special summoning Trail out of the hand. Synchroing for Berserker. Drawing cards here. And using the Stardust Illumination. Synchroning that off for Omega and passing. Not the greatest board, honestly, when you can't summon Negates. But here we are. We've got Omega and a Berserker, which banishes. Duality is activated here. Adding Robin to the hand. Are we going to use Omega and try and get a little bit lucky? Looks like we are. Hitting a random card at the hand here with the Omega. Let's see if we get it. Oh, we got Strick. Okay. Wow, we're playing Simorg. Elbor's the Sacred Lands of the Simorg. Okay, but we've got Ghost Ogre. Normal summon the Robin, which is chain blocked by the banished Stree, so we can't Berserker banish it, but we do have Crocosaur. Pitching 2 cards to pop the Robin. Adding back Stree. An Eagle as well as added. Eagle gets a search here. Chaining the Robin to chain block from that Berserker. We're actually playing Snarl because unfortunately M-Pen is technically banned in this tournament. So that's a thing. And Snarl comes down here. Returning that Eglin to the hand. Normal summoning the Tokan and the Stree for another summon into Ryza. And still chain blocking this Berserker. Really not putting in any work here whatsoever. But we've got Torrential Tribute on that final big summon there. And we're going to use the Ryza to recycle. Omega comes back, so that is something that we can play with. As well as 1 top deck. Not really going to be able to do much with anything else here. Here's an Eagle for the Ryza. And normal summon Robin to search it. Can Robin search Robin? Okay. And then Stree for Tokan. Wow, we've got everything here. Snowl's added back. We're going to go into the Snowl. Add back all of those banished Flunder monsters here. Ripping those off for the Ryza. Forcing out the Omega here. Gets to run away and dodge Ryza. But at the same time, it is kind of rough. Hits a Nibiru out the hand. Ascator gets put back to the top of the deck. Not a card you want to see, but wow, that's Nibiru in the end of the main phase. Huge Nibiru. Wow, okay, all right. Summoning that in defense mode. I don't think it's big enough. Is it big enough? Okay, we can out the token. All right, I thought that was like a big token, but looks like we're getting in for a little bit of damage here. Standby phase. We're going to use the Omega to return Trail to the graveyard. And I guess our opponent's just going to do it all again here. And on resolution, Eagle gets to add as well, triggering with the chain blocked. What's it called? We're playing Earthbound Immortal Wiracocha Raska. This is normal summon. Target 1 to 3 cards you control, but not more than your opponent has in their hand. Shuffle them into the deck, then discard the same number of random cards from your opponent's hand. Now that is really copium. Very copium. Looks like we're not going to do it anyway. We're just going to go for the Snowl here. big tributes every single turn, multiple times. It's absolutely crazy. Finally getting to deal with this board here and attacking directly with the Snarl and the Mega Ryza. Fire Ant Ascator crashes. Does it do anything? It brings back Speeder, and then that's just going to be it. Ryza 3 times is pretty damn good. No negates, but lots of disruptions still from Thunder. Absolutely insane. Now, this is a game you guys have been waiting for. Calvin Tahan playing ABC in no negate format. What does he have for us today? So, he's lost a dice roll, and he's playing against Live Twins. A perfect deck for this format, as they don't have any actual disruption, I'm pretty sure, outside of pops, which are legal. I'm going to go into the tour guide here for the body, to go into the Lilla and the Kiss-a-Kill, who then all revive each other, and finally going to end on a Trouble Sunny. But we have Nibiru in the main deck, it looks like. Going to stop the Live Twin gameplay there. And we're just going to be able to draw, or... we get a draw here, I think, from the Lilla, and then we're just going to set 2 and pass. We got a normal summon Sea Crush Wyvern. Link summoning for Nightmare Phoenix. Probably gets the chain block with the C here. Hits a back row, gets chained by Compulse. Special summons B with the C to then head over the token. And that is ABC pieces on the field and graveyard, banishing to go into Buster Dragon. A non-negating boss monster that tags out. There's a deck that can take down this whole tournament. ABC is definitely one of them. Here comes Kiss-a-Kill. This time here into Lilla Treat. Going to banish. Using the Buster Dragon. Hitting one of the monsters. No other extenders here. So we're going to pass. End phase. We're going to go to the Buster Dragon. Tagging into A, B, and C. Linking those for Nightmare Phoenix. Pitching A. Hitting another back row. Chaining Ice Dragon Prison. Hitting those crucial pieces away from the graveyard and field so that we cannot make another Buster Dragon, it looks like. Do we still have a way to do it? B comes out of the hand here from the C, I believe, and then we're going to attack directly. Link those away for Verte Anaconda. B searches C, paying 2,000, sending for Fusion Destiny. Ghost Ogre doesn't really do much, I suppose. It gets rid of the Verte, not a whole ton there. We got Lilla again into Kiss-a-Kill, into Lilla rather, and then the DP gets the pop, and that's probably just going to be pass. Yep, it is 500 pass. DPE is going to come back into standby. Maybe I'm going to hit the Torrential. We've got the pieces for the normal summon into the banish for the Buster Dragon, and that's going to take down game number 1. Moving on to game number 2. Letting ABC start. Interesting tactic. Okay, very cool. Just a set monster. Gonna go for Kiss-a-Kill into Lilla. Now, hopefully we get to do our combo here and not get Nibiru, but I don't think this deck really has a choice other than to play into Nibiru. Yep, looks like it's working out here. B gets to search A. Here comes Trouble Sunny, attacking for 3,300. No Nibiru this time. Here is a Sunny Snitch, adding another card, sending one back row. We've got Duster, though. Chaining Compulse? No, we're not chaining it. Okay, we're just getting it destroyed. Dark Hole, that's unfortunate. No need to chain, because if we chain it, we don't get to trigger the draw anyway. So that's a huge Dark Hole here. Absolutely shutting down all the disruptions. Dark Hole, Hanger, Duster. I mean, that's a champion's hand right there. Union Driver, full combo, Special B, Link for Verte. Adding those pieces. Twistering his own field to get the cards in the grave that he needs for the Buster Dragon. Activating the Verte Anaconda. No fear of Nibiru whatsoever. Going to deal all of this damage. And is this game on board? Is that game? That is game. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I thought if there was a deck that could maybe handle this tournament, it'd be Live Twin, but I guess not. Completely destroyed. Next game here, we've got Pain. God, I wonder what Pain is playing. Pain is playing against Felix here, and let's see what he's brought today. He's going to start with Fusion Destiny. That's a common card this format. Set 3 and pass. We got Fractal. Okay, we got Tri-Brigade cards for Kit, for Nerval, for Kit. Normal summon the Kit. Gets popped. Econ to steal? That should resolve, right? Wait, so Chainlink 1 DP, Chainlink 2 Econ. Well, I guess it popped itself. Right, so so I guess he just pops itself and then his set card, I think, is what happened there, yeah. So the Talents now gets the resolve here. I think we went for some draws. Yep, we went for some draws to special summon the Keras. And on summon, we actually got Ice Dragon Prison. That's huge. We're just going to pass here. DPE comes back. Set 1 into Firestorm Guard's normal summon. And then we've got Celestial Dasher to draw 2. Activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison in the hand, and we're just going to scoop it up there. Wow, okay. Yeah, Volcanics sure did a lot of work in that game, if you know what I'm saying. Firestorm Guard too strong, am I right? Didn't even draw cards. It was actually the DPE engine. Funnily enough. Prosperity for Keras, for Kit, sending Nerval. Activating the effect to search Fractal. Banishing 2 here, special summoning Blossom. Blossom, special summons Fractal into the Brum. Banishing 2 for DDL. Linking away into Burny Anaconda. For the DPE, popping itself and the... Oh, no, not itself, actually. The Verte and the Bear Brum, triggering to add Revolt and pass. DPE Revolt. Good start. We got Rocket, though. Volcanic Rocket adding a Blaze Accelerator reload. Set 3 cards pass. End phase, we've got Revolt. Returning the monsters. Getting a search. Strike banishing a back row. Hits the Dino Biscuit. Also another pop with the DPE. Hitting a Rocket. A Blaze Accelerator Rocket. But that's okay because it has a Grave effect. And we get to DD Crow the DPE. Okay, do we have a chance here? Standby phase. DP resolve. Special summoning Celestial. We got the special summon of the Keras here. And no Torrential or anything like that, it looks like. Unfortunately, last card is Morella. Not super great, but that DP gets the trigger to banish it. Probably just letting our opponent extend here before we set up that huge Scatter Shot play. There it is. Scatter Shot on resolution. Burning for 1500 and destroying the entire field. Oh, Pain with the Scatter Shot. Let's go. All right. We still have a normal summon, however. That is unfortunate. Normal summon for Kit into Shrike. No effect because we've already used it this turn. Attacking over the Rocket and hitting directly. Main phase 2 and passing here. Lava Golem! Wow, okay. Lava Golem. Picking up the normal summon for the turn. Shrike gets to add a card here. Unfortunately, no follow-up to the Lava Golem, it looks like. Normal summon Fractal. Banishing 3 for Rugal into Access Code, and that's going to be game. Not enough from the Volcanics yet. Gonna go first here. Prosperity. Digging deep for 6. Trying to hit something fat here. No DPE, but Rocket is as good as it gets, I suppose. Gonna have the Rocket set up with the Blaze Accelerator reload. Hopefully a Scatter Shot in hand if we're lucky. Setting 2 cards and passing. Lightning Storm. Chains the Blaze Accelerator reload. Hits the Volcanic Shell, which gives him a draw. And Crackdown is hit as well. Not too bad of a situation. We still have Scatter Shot live. Fractal sends Nerval for Keras, which we're then going to pitch to special summon, sending Kit. Banishing 4, it looks like, into the Shrike. Getting rid of the Rocket off of the field, linking those away for Bear Brum. Searching the Rescue Cat. And get to normal summon the Rescue Cat into 2. And here is probably going to be a good opportunity to use the Scatter Shot, it looks like. No, it looks like we're going to let him keep playing. Centauri is summoned. Probably don't want to let him Zeus, maybe? Nope, we're going to let that resolve. Bear Brum connects as well. Really holding into the Scatter Shot here. Now the Revolt is going to be searched and the Verte is summoned, and that is where we have to Scatter Shot. Scatter Shot on that Verte, burning for 1500. Still searching the Revolt, however. Set 1 passing. Normal summon Shell. No response. Going to make Linkuriboh. Activate the Shell to get another search here. Attacks directly. See if we're going to set any back row here. No back row whatsoever. So we are free to Revolt the Kuriboh. And then follow up the turn here with a Shrike. And any normal summon's going to clean out the game, unfortunately. Battle Fader! What? Why? Oh my god. Alright, so main phase 2, Fractal, gonna banish 2 for DDL here, triggering the Shrike, banishing the Battle Fader. One more turn for Pain, it looks like. A Volcanic, a Royal Firestorm Guard would be absolutely amazing right now. Do we have it? No, we have Celestial! Oh, so close. So close. Set 1 pass, Fractal, banishing 2, triggering the Shrike, hitting Morella, and that's unfortunately gonna... Oh, wait! We have the... Oh, but the Scatter Shots have already been used this duel. Unlucky, Pain. Unlucky. You almost had it. Reload to send Doomfire. You actually played Doomfire. Amazing. God. That was beautiful. Next game is Sacred Beasts versus Thunder Dragon. Let's see what is going to happen here. We've got Aloof Lupine banishing Hawk to banish Roar, who then gets to special Dark out the deck and mulligan 2 cards from the hand. Going for the Link summon of the Masquerena, triggering the Dark to search Thunder Fusion, recycling that banish pile to go into Titan. Titan is a pop, which is a very good card in a no-negate tournament. Got the Eldland effect here to search out Conquador. And 1-for-1, the Dark Summoning Beast for Chaos Summoning Beast. Wow, okay. Banishing himself to add a Raviel from deck to the hand. Performs a special summon, I think, of the Raviel because of the effect here. And we also use the Chaos Summoning Beast in the graveyard to add a Fallen Paradise. Activate Fallen Paradise, which I believe prevents targeting. But unfortunately, Titan does not target, it looks like. Masquerena linking away with the Thunder Dragon. It's actually going to be on resolution here. Onto the Nightmare Unicorn. Pitching Ready Fusion, spinning Raviel into the deck. Set 1 pass with a Fallen Paradise. Banishing the Thunder Dragon to search Roar. Allure of Darkness, banishing Roar, special Dark. Link for access. Whoa, no, I just assumed access code. It's Zerboros. Okay. Normal summon Matrix into Anima, triggering Zerboros. Banishing the entire field here. Huge. And then banishing 2 for Thunder Dragon Duo, activating Thunder Dragon a fusion, recycling the extra the banish pile here for another Titan, going to attack for 6,000 damage, I think. And end phase Zerboros returns, which will trigger as it points to both EMZs, but I don't think Scarlon's deck here is going to go into the EMZ. Allure into nothing is going to be a scoop here. So let's go to game number 2. Starting off with a Beckoning Beast. That's a pretty good start for the gate for the Dark Summoning Beast. Contributing, or rather sending to special into a Hamon. Also searching Raviel as well in the process. Allure of Darkness, the Raviel away. Eldland gets to search a Huaquero. And we're going to set 2 and bring back pass Blind Allure, it looks like. Yep, yeah. Set 1 more and over to you. Okay. Strong board here. Do we have a back row hit? Whoa, nay! Cringe! We have evenly matched. Oh, nay! Nay. Oh, nay. Okay. What just happened there? Okay, we alpha bounced and then we just set 1 pass. Got Sanguine to resolve to set Conquador. Set 1 pass. Using Thunder Dragon to get 2 searches here. Allure of Darkness, banishing Roar. Special summoning Dark. Flip summoning Matrix. Linking for Verte. Adding Matrix. Adding Thunder Dragon Fusion. Activating the effect, send Thunder Dragon Fusion, recycle Thunder Dragon and Roar, summoning Titan, using Thunder Dragon to pop. Using Thunder Dragon to pop, chaining the Conquador, gets destroyed anyway. Wait, we don't destroy it? Okay. And Titan and Anaconda going to connect here. End phase Huaquero gets a search for a Sanguine. And looks like we've got Lord top deck to send the Thunder Dragon, but we have DD Crow for the Lord, and that's just going to be pass. Next turn, we got Thunder Dragon Fusion, searching the Chaos Creator. Banishing 2 to special Chaos Creator, triggering the Dark in the process to search Roar. Roar pitches to add the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Recycling the graveyard here, summoning a Thunder Dragon Titan. Hawk for Roar, and that's going to be game. Thunder Dragon, pretty impressive. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Lots of ways to play this deck without any interruption, without any negates, it looks like. All right, we have one of the biggest copiums of the entire tournament. Dino versus Zodiac. A Zeus Turbo deck versus, I don't really know what Dino does. Book of Moon Turbo, I guess? We got the Animadorn Archosaur popping the Miscellaneousaurus for the Secure Gardna into the Double Evolution Pill for a humble little Tyranno pass. Alright, got Book of Moon, very strong against Zoo here. Draw 2, no Barrage Extender, it looks like. Rapier normal summon, gets to dump a Zodiac combo into the Borbo here. And on summon, it looks like we're going to destroy the Secure Garden. Sky Striker Ego Booster! No way! Wow. Going to make the Zodiac monsters unaffected by disruption. Insane. Attacking directly with the Borbo. And now we get to, finally, summon. There he is. Zeus in the end phase. We're going to... Nope, not going to set here. We're just going to pass. Not making more materials. I don't even know if there's any materials left, to be honest, in the game. Interesting. Why would you not go for one more material? All right, we got Lost World and the baby. Ogre on Lost World is so big. Wow, that's huge. Damn. Baby in the end phase gets to float into Overraptor, though. Searching another copy of itself and passing. Zeus attacks over the Overraptor and setting and passing. 2 cards. Overraptor for the Dogoran. And Resolution, we're just going to have to kaiju that Zeus here. Reborn the baby. Pop the baby. Let's go. Special summon the baby. Link for Geonator Transverser. For True King Lithosagam the Disaster. Chaining Nibiru here so we don't get to destroy the baby. Putting tokens on the field. Banishing 2 for Tyranno. But we've got Time Space Trap Hole. Wow. Diagram and pass though. And that's just going to be it. Zoo taking it down somehow still. All right. Dino is going to go first again, it looks like. Oh, we let her up. Wait, did we pass? Did we just pass? We passed. Okay, looks like we passed. We went first and passed. Borbo going to attack directly. Summoning a 4 material Zeus here. Set into Pot of Desires. Draw 2. And that's it. Lost World normal summon for the Giant Wreck. Ghost Ogre again. Huge card in this against this deck. Banishing the Scrap Golem. No. Nay. He drew Golem. Gonna Zeus the board of the Tyranno here. And we got Ghost Ogre for the Zeus. So that's kind of big. But we are top decking now. Soul Release. Oh my god. Soul Release. That's insane. Okay, we got normal summon Rat Pure Dump combo. Pocket Dimension deck. Every time. Absolutely every time. Pocket Dimension deck. 10 banished from Pot of Desires. Didn't banish the 1 of Rapier or the 1 of Zodiac combo. Typical, isn't it? Attacking directly for the Mortar for a Zeus and pass. And looks like we're just going to pass into a normal summon for Chakanine for the Vespacito. And that is going to be game. Dueling Book looks like it's dying here with 3124 life points. But the double evolution pill on that Soul Release is absolutely huge. Unfortunately, Dino getting a little bit destroyed by its own self there, as always. Next replay, we've got Chicken Tendies and Mythyard. We got Rota for the Phantom Knight of Boots into Torrent Scale, going for Cherubini, doing some typical plays here, sending Cloak for the Brigantine. Don't know if you've noticed, but Phantom Knight is a deck that can definitely play without any negates. That does mean no Fog Blade, but you know, it is a deck that can make DPE and Scythe if it really wants to. Although Scythe is technically banned because it's Floodgate, so ignore that, but you see what I'm saying. Going to trigger the Stain Greaves here. Torrent Scale pitching Graph. Sending a Sword. Graph summons Seer, who dies to bring back Cherubini. Linking. Overlaying, and you got the summon eventually. Popping the Break Sword, who brings back 2 more bodies. Links that away for Verte. Brings back with a Sword. And links for Masquerena. Pretty good board here. We got Masquerena and the Verte to be able to make an Apollosa on the opponent's turn. And the DPE, as well as the Bardiche with big follow-up. Alright, opponent's going to Lava Golem! Lava Golem pass? Oh no! Lava Golem. Sorry, did I say Apollosa? Apollosa's banned. I'm talking crap. Alright, we got E-Telly here for the tracker. And Battle Fader, what are you playing? What the hell? What are we playing? Celestial draw 2 after the set here. Battle Fader leaves for Relinquished Anima. Bouncing back the Lava Golem. Oh no, equipping the Lava Golem, sorry. Attacks over the Verte, but we're protecting it with wings. And it looks like we've got Port of Prosperity for Fusion Destiny. It looks to be some sort of burn strategy. Alright, Fusion Destiny for the DPE. Fusion Destiny, DPE burn. Activate the effect to destroy Chain Ice Dragon Prison. Very greedy. Alright, there it goes. Normal summon tour guide. Do we have another Battle Fader? Levier, bring back, boost up the Phantom Knight, Bardiche, and it looks like, yep, that is another Battle Fader. Draw pass into a Relinquished Anima. Ice Dragon on the Anima. 1 Day of Peace! No, that's broken. Gonna set up here and try get back as many resources as possible, but we're just gonna have to pass because of 1 Day of Peace. Set 3 and pass, it looks like. Bringing back in the end phase, a Break Sword from the Phantom Knight Wing, popping a back row, hits Monster Reborn. Hits another back row with the Break Sword here, hitting Fusion Destiny. And links into Unicorn, spinning the last back row away. Are we finally going to be able to attack for game here? Connects for 3k, and there's Mahama, the Fairy Dragon, When another player takes battle damage, special this card from your hand and apply one of the following effects. Gain life equal to that battle or inflict damage. It is a Battling Boxer Veil, I suppose. And he admits defeat and takes 3,000 and dies! Oh! All of that! To lose to burn! Junk Forward and Tsuchinoko making a Verte pass? I think we might be playing around Nibiru, I guess? Or maybe we're playing around the Lava Golem. But we have Ghost Reaper for the... Oh my god! Normal summon Sandayon, the Time Lord, and Fusion Destiny into DPE. Activate the effect. You are so greedy with this. Why would you are so greedy? Okay, there goes the DPE. Chained by the Ice Dragon on its effect, so it gets banished. Sandayon, I think, halves your opponent's attack when it declares an attack or something. Or deals 2,000. Yeah, there you go. Alright, draw for turn into... What the hell? B Trooper Descent? Wow, that's so copium. It's a level 3 extender that you can play in Phantom Knight. I have not seen anyone play that until now. That is so funny. Alright, well, we're gonna go for Cherubini for Graph for Seer. And, Banish for the Cloak here to search a Boots. And Link 3 into a Unicorn, spinning away the Sandayon. I thought those things couldn't be targeted, to be honest with you, but okay. Sword is in the grave, banishing to bring back Torn Scale, as well as Boots. The Link climbing here goes up and up into a 18. Do we have Mahama here for this access? Can we do? We have Mahama for the 40. So, wait, 18? Wait, can we not use this on this guy? Wait, hang on. Oh, I guess it would have been game, maybe? Yeah, maybe he didn't want to take too much damage, I suppose. We got Zeus made here, and we're going to normal summon Battle Fader. Summoning Anima into the zone of access code and equipping it. Going to attack over the Cherubini for game, but we've got Zeus to clear the field here. Set 1 pass. Cloak, add Boots. Banish the and triggering the Torn Scale in the process. Boots adds a wing. Special summoning Boots. Set 1, overlay Break Sword. Popping the set card, hitting a Fusion Destiny, and that's going to be game. No Battle Fader or Mahama this time. And we're going to go first here. We got Fusion Destiny immediately out the deck and pass. B Trooper Descent and E-Tail. We get to make Cherubini with no normal summon, activating the DP to destroy, but the DP the Phoenix the Cherubini can protect itself from destruction by sending the set wings here. Not sure if that was a very good play, but Cherubini gets to pop off here now with the Graph and the Seer for the Bardiche. Seer brings back. We're going to send the Cloak to get the Burgundine. Adding a Torn Skill with Rota here, normal summoning it, pitching Gloves for Cloak to send, and add a Boots here, overlay into Break Sword, popping itself with the Bardiche, triggering to gain attack, and linking for some materials here. Do we have any protection? Another Battle Fader! There it is. And it looks like main phase 2, we're just gonna try do a Link Summon into Verte Anaconda. Gonna go into the Phoenix Enforcer here. Have to be kind of scared about Lava Golem here, to be honest with you. And we're going to try and get some sets here for protection. Popping the Battle Fader, Standby Phase. The DPE returns. Going to force out each other's DPEs here, it looks like. Destroying, returning, etc, etc. Actually clearing his own field here to play around Lava Golem. That's very good play there. But we do have a normal summon Sandayon. Going to deal 2,000 damage and pass. End phase, we're going to pop the back row with the Break Sword summoned onto the Bardiche's zone. DP returns in the standby. Both of them forcing each other out, it looks like. Both of them triggering to return. And now we get to continue the game, ignoring that stupid fusion monster. And here we're going to trigger all of our Phantom Knight monsters, extending and special summoning, using the Unicorn, drawing with the Celestial, overlaying and doing some more plays. Do we have Battle Fader here? Looks like we're taking some damage. 22, and then the 29 here. Nope, looks like that is no Battle Fader, but we do get to set 1, make a Zeus, and standby phase. DPE returns here. How are we going to play around this? We're going to activate DPE to destroy, chain the Ice Dragon in response, finally outing the opponent's DPE. And using the DP to return here. There is the Lava Golem on the Zeus and the Bardiche. He does have it after all, but that's just going to be pass into what basically needs to be Battle Fader or Bust here. Taking the Unicorn damage into Mahama. Oh, that gonna be game? I think he has to gain the life here, using the DP in the battle phase to destroy attacks for 25 directly for another Mahama, leaving him on 500, and that is a break sword in the battle phase from Wings. So close, 500 damage. Next duel. Distant Boner versus Mavericks. All right, no negates. I'm sure Unchained is definitely a deck that does not need to use negates to win. Got Pot of Extravagance here for Rakea, popping the Escape of the Unchained, floats into Sarama. Sarama gets to reset, activate Rakea into a Abominable Unchained Soul for the Unchained Soul of Rage, set 2 and pass. And that is it. We've got, wow, a pile of Light and Dark monster deck, it looks like. That is 60 cards, by the way. And drawing Charge of Light Brigade or a Raiden. Normal summoning the Raiden, milling 2 here, not going to link away. Hitting a Black Dragon and a Mothman for the quick launch into Recharger. Has to think here if we want to use any disruption, because we have level 8 Synchro, but that is going to be an Ice Dragon Prison for Sephert and Recharger to stop the Magic Dragon from being summoned. Got 1-for-1 as a follow-up here, pitching Dragon Dark to summon Psy Reflector, sorry. This little engine is going to be able to let him go into a Synchro. On summon, it looks like we're going to link it away for the Unchained Soul of Anguish. Still resolving the Beasts for the Trap card. Crashing into the Anguish, it looks like. Main phase 2 banishes 2 to summon the Chaos Creator. Chaos Creator now gets to trigger the Dark here, adding Thunder Dragon. Escape of the Unchained on resolution, however, is going to pop the Chaos Creator. And Anguish gets to resolve, summoning or adding back the Unchained Abominable Soul. Thunder Dragon for Thunder Dragon to add Thunder Dragon and pass. Sarama, normal summon, brings Rakea out and going to attack for some damage here. In the battle phase, Rakea gets to trigger and finish up and clean the game out. We're going to move on to duel number 2. Letting the opponent start here with Unchained. Okay, Pot of Extravagance, draw 2. And that is a Aruha, triggering the Abomination, the Chamber. Setting 1 and bringing out a bunch of Unchained monsters here. Also got Abominable Unchained in the hand for the dog. Linking into Rage and passing here. 3 back row. Starts with Charge the Light Brigade again, hitting Levianeer, Thunder Dragon, and Tsuchinoko. That's very big. Adds Raiden from deck to the hand here. Allure of Darkness. It's a Kaiju. Normal summons Raiden. Gets the mill 2, lets it resolve. Quick launch again for the Recharger. Do we just not like playing Tracer? I guess doesn't Tracer, like, technically negate or something? Is that why? I guess not. Something about Tracer, I guess, means we're not playing it. Why are we not playing Tracer? Just wants a non-tuner, I guess. That makes sense, yeah. So we're going to hit the tuner here with the Escape of the Unchained. Got Chaos Space for the Sephert. Going to add a Black Dragon from deck to the hand. Special summons. Another Abominable Escape here. Bringing back the Unchained Soul of Rage to be able to go into a Link summon to spin away the Black Dragon. That's pretty rough, and that's double Chaos Space in hand, and that's an easy win by Unchained there. Next match is, you've been waiting for him, the 4-time YCS attendee. What has he concocted for this tournament that involves no negates and no disruptions? Dota wins the dice roll here. Gets to go first with a set 2. And we're going to use Jack in the hand for Drytron Zeta, a Gamma, and a Delta. Choosing to give 1 to the opponent and 1 to himself. Alpha for Zeta. We've got the full combo here. What does this deck end on if we're not using any negates? I guess we'll find out. Zeta triggers to add the Drytron. Goes into Fucho here. Main phase 2, Zeus. Chain Legacy of Yatagarasu and Wabuko, I guess, gets sent there. Yeah, didn't do any damage anyway. In main phase 2, we're going to trigger the Ben 10 after using the Delta to draw. Adding a Light Fairy. Goes for Manju. No Diviner? Is there a reason we can't play Diviner? Manju searches a fool! Wow! Oh yeah, because you can't send Arclight. Yeah, Arclight's banned, so you have to play Manju instead. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so we've got Megalith Fool is being ritual summoned out here. Tributing the Ben 10 from the hand to go into Ophiel, as well as the Ben 10 getting to trigger again. Searching a Fool and a Chaos Valkyra. Overlaying both of them for Gallant Granite to search Nibiru. Linking those away for Verte Anaconda. And going for the Fusion Destiny engine. And set 1 pass. So it looks like this build looks like it's probably just going to OTK going second, as well as set up Verte and a Fool, which lets you go into a multiple pop on your opponent's turn, I suppose. Set 2. Set 3. Looks like we're going to go in the end of the main phase. We're going to activate the Megalith Fool. And I think that's tributing Nibiru from the hand to special summon Bethor out of the deck here. Ritual summoning. And because we have X number of rituals in the deck, we can pop the back row as well as the DPE to finish that one off. And we're going to try again. We're going to go first here. Set 1, Set 2, Set 3, Set 4. Jack in the hand as a beginning once again. Taking the alpha from the opponent. Draws it anyway. Alpha Zeta every game. Can't get mad. Here's Ben 10 and Alpha doing their things. Going for the Manju. Overlays into the Fucho here. Probably going to try go for a Zeus play, just chaining everything. Reckless, Accumulated Fortune, Legacy of Yatagarasu. Threatening Roar is there as well. And we're going to go pop off in main phase 2, trying to set up the same board that we did last time with the Fool and the Megaliths here. Ending the Chaos Valkyra with the Ben 10. Linking away for the Verti Anaconda, ending on the DPE engine as well as the Fool. And we're just going to pass it up here. Normal summon Sangan. Looks like we're going to attack over the Verti Anaconda. Link into Almirage. Sangan is going to search the Exodia piece. Amazing. Set 3 pass here. Fool in the end phase for Bethor. Popping 2 cards and DP just too strong for an Exodia deck, it looks like. This specific end phase disruption on back row is just far too powerful for a trap deck. Easy win by Drytron, it looks like. Next game here, we got Thetis versus Omni Slash. Thetis looking like we're gonna go first here. And normal summon Scrap Raptor for Scrap. Are we playing Scraps? Just actual Scraps? Bring back the Raptor to overlay and search Granite for the Nibiru. Going into the DPE. Using Denier and Mali, though. So, is this Heroes with Scraps? Opponent's gonna reply with a DPE as well, it looks like. Attacking over the Granite, chaining the DPE to each other, hitting some back row, etc., etc. Both triggering, setting 1, and Harmonizing Magician. We're playing Pendulum. Alright, stand by. I guess we're just going to hit the Pendulum Trap card that I forget the name of. Yeah, there's the Pendulum Graph here, triggering to force out and hitting the DPE there. Not really doing much. We've got Prankatops to hit that as well. And we've got Cobra Send Monster for Fusion Destiny. Are you making... Is there more? Send Super Poly for Venom. Okay. Into DPE. And then our opponent's going to top deck into Pen Call. Adding Wisdom Eye and Oath Dragon. Activates the Celestial and the Dasher to draw cards. Oath gets to add. Pendulum Summon 2 here. And on resolution, we're going to DPE, hit the Tuner. And Starving Venom pops the rest of the field here because of the DPE, I believe. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, destroy all special summon monsters. Huge setup there, very patient. I would have maybe considered hitting a scale or something, but just letting them play and waiting for the pop on the Venom fusion is pretty good. Normal summon Poison and pass here. Denier and Mali get to pop off on this following turn here, going for Cross Sheep. Mali gets brought out here, Link for the Unicorn, and another Fusion Destiny. What else is your other targets here? I wanted to see that. Where was the target? Oh, nay. Oh, nay. Normal summon Joker for Wisdom Eye. Pendulum going to try and go first here. Double Wisdom Eye. That's a good start. Oath Dragon and double Irish. Special summoning the purple, Pendulum Stork and the Purple Poison, triggering the double Iris. Searching Time Pendulum Graph. Link 2 for Verti Anaconda. And making DPE, which chained by Reaper. So we're going to have to set 1 and pass. We got Battle Phase evenly. Into Prosperity. Damn, we sure have everything here. Still don't know what deck Thetis is playing. It's just DPE with good cards, it looks like so far. Still actually don't know what the deck is. Alright. Summon Witch of the Black Forest, search Gillosaurus. I think it's DPE Turbo. I'm pretty... It has to just be DPE Turbo. Alright, gonna pop the end phase. The opponent's gonna start with another Joker, adding Harmonizing. We got Pen Call for purple and Wisdom Eye. Activates the Purple Poison here. Gets to boost. Pops the Joker here. Main phase 2 scale up. Harmonizing into a Synchro for Berserker Pass. Fusion Destiny once again for another DPE! What the hell? It's actually just DPE good stuff. Very good, Thetis. Very good. Next duel, we've got Quantal and Sofa Chord here. Alright, we got normal summon Black Metal Dragon into Striker for Red MD and Bootsect. Okay, looks like we're playing dragons. Dragon special summoning out of the hand here into Seal Pass. Is there a better board in Yu-Gi-Oh than Hieratic Seal and Pass? Let's see. Going to Allure of Darkness. Banishing a Kaiju. Allure of Darkness again. Banishing a Thunderbird. Card Destruction! That's a lot of dangers in Dark Worlds. Oh boy. Chain Link 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. I suppose. Graph are going to hit the Seal. Bouncing the Field Spell. Drawing some cards with the Beast and the Brow. And like a 8-card hand here. Floating into the Chamber Dragon Maid to search Tidying. Set 1 into Ogo Poggers. Hits the Graph, which gets discarded and hits the Chamber. Special summoning itself onto the field. Thunderbird for Mothman. Mothman effect. Hits Snow to get a search here. Beginning of the end. Looks like we're just going to go Danger Attack mode, it looks like. Putting a bunch of monsters onto the field here. The only thing that's really going to be able to end and shut down this turn here is probably Nibiru. But I don't really think we've got some way to play around that. Danger effects all resolving and triggering alongside the what's it called monsters here. We go, oh my, okay, right, we're just going to keep drawing, I suppose. Do we need more? Chaining the drag down to the activating the drag down to the grave. No Nibiru in hand. Using the Saryuja to special summon the Bigfoot. Special summoning the Bigfoot. And did we top deck Nibiru? Oh nay. Did you? You must have drawn it off of the drag down. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, alright. Beginning of the end. Still playing here though. After trying to declare battle phase, can we still put more bodies on the field? Looks like we're still pumping out bodies onto the board here. Alright, Dogman and Thunderbird, etc, etc. We got Mothman here, we got a token. Goki pull! Dugares to revive, I think that was, into a double Grapha, spinning with a Unicorn. Allure of Darkness, I think one more body should clean this out. If this Bigfoot hits... Oh no, we missed! Oh, if that one Bigfoot didn't get sniped, I think that would have been game through Nibiru. How unfortunate. Alright, Dragon's gonna go first here with a Chaos Space. Got the white and black dragons doing their thing here with the Striker Dragons and the searching and the drawing. Linking up for Hieratic Seal. Not trying to play into Nibiru or anything it looks like. No, we're gonna keep going. Good sector. We got Berserker, Tenyi, and a set card and pass. Dangers starting off here with the Tsuchinoko. Dogman gets to reduce. Response team bouncing a card. Back to the field. Hits Grapha. Pops a card. Nessie in the process is summoned onto the field. Response team returns. Draws. Kaiju brought down for the Seal. We've got a float because it was tributed into the Chamber Dragon Maid for the Tidying. Link 3 away into Curious, which sends Goki Pole to mill 3 and then add Mothman. Trying to get really copium here. Yep, hits Mothman, unfortunately. Triggers, gets Brow for another draw. We need beginning of the end here, it looks like, or we're going to be in a really tough spot. Allures, digging as hard as we can here. Doesn't hit the Chupacabra. We need the beginning of the end here, and unfortunately, it looks like is not enough. The Gamble deck has not succeeded. Danger Dartworld, unfortunately, just running out of gas there. It is unfortunate. We had Nibiru anyway. It is what it is. Welcome back, everyone. We've got what for round numero dos on Gren Maju versus Reggie. Earth Machine versus the Maju. Gonna go first with Gren Maju here, adding a Fairy Tale Luna with Luna. Pot of Desires. Let's see if we have any back row here to protect with the Maju boys. Looks like it's just gonna be a pass here. We've got Naxter pitching Harvester. I'm gonna be completely honest, I still don't really know what these decks do, but hey. Sorry, not decks, this deck specifically, but here we go. Harvester adds Trencher. We've got Anchor Drill to special summon the Trencher, it looks like. Activate the effect of Luna to bounce the Anchor Drill, but that's okay. We can send one from the deck to... Wait, doesn't this technically negate? Oh, I guess it's a self-negate. It doesn't count like Tour Guide. We got River Stormer overlaid here to add Crab Crane into its own self, which I think is banishing the Anchor Drill to add Outrigger Expansion. Overlaying into Mountain Slasher. Into a Enter Blathnir, hitting a card at the hand here. That's a Kaiju. And we're going to, over the battle phase here, and attack and attach with the River Stormer, it looks like. Linking away into Goliath. For the Mountain Slasher to be attached onto by the Goliath. And end of main phase, we're going to Nibiru after a set card here. Going to drop Nibiru. We got Heavy Forward for Brutal Dozer. Banishing the Trencher to bring out Crab Crane and Brutal Dozer. for a Tunneler, into a Goliath, into a Ballista for Gearbox, and an Anchor Drill. Activating the, is that a River Stormer? River Stormer in the graveyard here. Recycling Ballista with the Tunneler as well as the other Earth Machines to, I believe, draw 1 or 2. Well, draw 2. There it is. We got a China Fortress as well, and a Foolish Burial for another Trencher. Gonna pass it up here through Nibiru. Big board here. Big, huge spells, however, from Grand Module. We could see some fat destruction here. It's got a Fairy Tale Luna. Luna for Luna. And that's not going to be prevented. Special summon the Alpha. And then we're going to reveal the Thunderbird. It's a Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Luna's going to attempt to bounce the token. Mind Control on the Fortress. And bouncing the Luna as well as the what's it called here? Cleaning up the board here with these Grand Module going second cards and get to go to the battle phase, attack for some damage, and Masquerena linked away. Alright, we've done a decent job of cleaning this up, but we do have a full graveyard and a decent bit of follow-up here. Kaiju on the Masquerena immediately, and that's just gonna be it. Unfortunately, Pac taking the L there. Let's go with a Foolish Burial. Starting up with a Trencher for the Flying Pegasus. Overlaying both of those into a Stormer for Brutal Dozer. Tribute away, I think, for the Dozer, for the Crab Crane. Linking into Ballista for Gearbox. For the Anchor Drill. Banishing the Trencher to summon back the Crab Crane. Getting the Outrigger expansion, linking into the Goliath for the Stormer here, attaching onto it. Outrigger extension for the Slasher and a Sep card and pass. Pot of Desires, banishing 10 to draw 2 here. We got 7 to begin the turn with here. Thunderbird is revealed and hitting the Alpha at the hand here to draw. Special summon the Alpha off of another one we have. We've got Dingirsu summoned. Dingirsu sends the back row, not triggering the urgent schedule as it wasn't destroyed. Another Alpha special summon. Bigfoot. Pops the Outrigger extension. Alpha bounces the Mountain Slasher. Normal summon into Luna. Into a Nibiru. Token into that specific zone and pass. We've got Anchor Drill now for Gearbox into Dingirsu. Reborn the Bigfoot. Outrigger expansion for game. Big quick. Top 16 match. Pac is eliminated, unfortunately. Match number 2 of top 16. I believe this is going to be Flunder versus Danilo, who I don't recall what he's on, but here we go. Let's start with a Flunder for Snowl. Oh god, Flunder better not get far in this one. We got set rotation for the map, revealing the Stree. Getting the Robin out of the deck, triggering to return, perform a normal summon, adding Eglin. I think it's the normal summon, adding a Ryza. Going to go for the Snowl normal summon, recurring Eglin here and passing. Prank Kids it was. Here's a normal summon Pranky Lampsies. And unfortunately, sir, you have committed the mortal sin against Flunder, which is to perform a normal summon. You, sir, have made a big mistake. And you have performed a normal summon. We got Ghost Reaper here being used. I'm not really sure what that really did, but I guess it was just for fun. But we're definitely not coming back from that. Mega Ryza on the disruption during your opponent's turn. Far too powerful. Letting the opponent go first here with the Flunders. Okay. A Pot of Prosperity here. Returning all of the rest of the cards. Going to perform a Small World of the Ryza. For the Snowl, for the Eglin. Eglin effect comes down, searching Mega Ryza. And set 1 pass. Prank Kids place for a Roxy's. Normal summon. We got Dinomischus on the first normal summon of Prank Kids. Do we have a fusion? Well, we got a fusion. It's not Pandemonium, but it is Fusion Destiny. Attacking over the Eglin and passing there. Normal summon Eglin, adding Eglin back. And that's not really going to be enough here, unfortunately. So we're just going to pass there and go to scoop it up and go to game number 3. Gonna start game number 3, going first with a Pot of Prosperity, adding Robina. Big starter card in Flunder that you always want to see turn 1. Going for the Terraforming for the map. Map effect. Robina for Eglin. Adding back the Eglin. Perfect combination of cards to start with here. Stree as well. Eglin adding the Snowl. Contributing both for Snowl. Recurring the Robina. And set to pass. Opponent's going to normal summon Fancies. Big mistake, sir, but we've got Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit to stop the field spell. So we actually can play the game, it looks like. However, on resolution, we are going to Trap Trick for Dreaming Town. And then activate Dreaming Town to perform the normal summon anyway for the Rabina and the Eglin. Getting all of those resources back from the Banished Zone and Eglin into Mega Ryza. Mega Ryza going to go for the fancies here. We've got Chain Pandemonium though. For the Lampsies and the fancies into Weather Washer and using all of those Link monsters to float here. The Dreaming Town, however, or is it the Snowl that Book of Moons everything? Banish one card from your hand. Change all special summon monster your opponent controls to face down defense position. That's so unfortunate. Triple Talents, however, in the main phase gets to activate the effect here to steal. And we've got Polymerization. Last card. Fusing away Snowl. Taking the Snowl, fusing the face down monsters into Rocket Ride. Bringing back with the Rocket Ride 2 materials into Dodo Doodle Doo for Pandemonium. Using Dodo Doodle Doo to add the field spell and recycling the Rocket Ride. Adds a Roxy's here into Pandemonium for another Rocket Ride. Floats into a Fancies. Gains some attack. Meow Meow. Attack, attack, attack. Rocket Ride. In the battle phase? Nope, main phase 2. I don't think you can use that in the battle phase, right? Or I think maybe we did, but it wasn't enough damage. Going to link away into Bow Wow Bark and pass up here. Did we not have game? Was there really no way to push through for game? I guess not. Map reveal token for the Robin. Adding it back, getting to do the typical Flunder plays. And if we're able to survive this one, then this is looking like it's going to be quite rough here. Are we just playing this Earthbound for fun? You've revealed it like twice and you've never summoned it. Alright, we got the Chain Block Mega Ryza. And Bow Wow gets the return here. Do have 9,000 life points, can survive, but that's a lot of cards on the field that we have to deal with now if we're going to try come back from this. It's a small world target. Alright, this whole time it's a small world target. I was wondering what it was for. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure if we've had like a judge discrepancy here, but I'm not sure what happened. We're going to hand loop and actually use the Earthbound Immortal skill, which I think returns all of your cards to like hand loop your opponent for the same number or something. Actually pulling it off and working. Who would have thought? There we go. We got a Ghost Ogre in the field spell, but that's probably not going to be much here. And I don't know what we're doing here. That looks like it's game. All right, we're shitposting now. Okay, well, that is going to be game there. Very cool. All right, match number 3. Calvin Tahan is back for the top 16 here. Wins a dice roll on Spatulan. It's Altergeist. Meluseek for Multi-Faker. Link Kribo is made with the 2 back rows, searching the Pukari as well, and passing. Pot of Prosperity for 6. Trying to hit something off the top here. Gets a Spiral Super Agent. Interesting pickup here from the Prosperity. Interesting card to play in the first place, to be honest with you. Gonna activate the Super Agent and call Monster. Hits it! It's a Pukari! And hits a back row, it looks like. Spoofing is... Wait, isn't this all one effect? No, it's on summon it pops, right? So yeah, we get to just activate Spoofing, trigger the Multi-Faker, special the Socoitus, activates Terraforming now for the Union Hanger, activates the effect to search a piece here. It's B Buster Drake, normal summons it, equips from the deck, but that is a Floodgate Trap Hole, which is going to stop the equip from happening, but we have a follow-up Fusion Destiny for the DPE attacking into the Kribo, activating the effect to negate. Spiral Super Agent attacks with the Sequoitus, chains DPE to pop the Sequoitus, and activates the effect in the grave to return. The Super Agent connects. Standby phase returns, Multi-Faker is normal summoned. Pops it with the DPE immediately. And that's just going to be game. Can't really come back from the DPE Turbo gameplay when you're playing Altergeist, it looks like. Activates Union Hanger for Buster Drake. Actually letting ABC start. Interesting. Equips the Union Driver. This is going to be full combo here unless we've got something. Platinum Gadget. We've got the A to add here. Activate the Platinum Gadget. Special summon the A. Got ABC and Fusion Destiny turn 1. That's going to be a really tough board to break. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Kaiju in the DPE. That's big. And then Battle Phase. Evenly matched. Keeping nothing but a Buster Drake. Alright, 4 cards versus Buster Drake. Banishing the Meluseek on summon. Set 2, set 3. Tagging out in the end phase for ABC. Linking away for Nightmare Phoenix. Popping and chain blocking with the pieces here. Hitting a personal spoofing. Linking those 3 into Unicorn. Again, hitting another card. Normal summon the B. Link again into Access Code. And triggering all of those cards in the process. Hitting the last card. No Torrential on summon. ABC Access Code game. Easy clap. More like A-based C, huh? Wow. Not a chance. All right, next match here, we've got Thunder Dragon versus Felix, who was on Tri-Brigade Fusion Destiny, yes. Tri-Brigades, banishing 2 for the Bear Brum, Fusion Destiny, doing the typical combo here, ending on DPE and Revolt. Searching the Revolt and sending 2. DD Crow, however, in the end phase for the DPE, so all we have is a Revolt here. And the Dasher must resolve to come out here. We got Gold Sarcophagus for the Roar for the Dark for the Ready Fusion. Into Theseus. Econ Chain Revolt to rip the field apart here, it looks like. We're going to banish probably Theseus and steal Dark for the turn. That is what we're going to do, as well as get a search in the process. Do we have anything? Nibiru on your own turn? Oh, you gotta love Nibiru on your own turn. Dragon Dark for double Thunder Dragon. Actually pitching itself multiple times so that we can have enough materials for the Thunder Dragon Fusion to go into the Matrix, to activate the Thunder Dragon Fusion, to pop the Nibiru token, and attack for 62 damage. And no more disruptions there. We got Foolish Burial for Nerval to add a monster. Special summon the Keras, pitching Fractal. Lets it resolve. Banishes 4. Goes straight into the Strike. Banishes the Titan. Looks like we didn't have any quick effect Matrix to destroy there. And then we're going to basically just continue off by using all of our Tri-Brigade names into the access code, popping and going, and that is going to be the battle phase and game. Wow, Nibiru on your own turn, not enough. Tri-Brigade beating Thunder Dragon, who could have thought? Thunder Dragon for 2 pieces, Allure of Darkness, banishing Necroface, as well as 5 off the top here, hitting a Roar as well in the process. Adds a Thunder Dragon Matrix, special summons the Dark, special summons Nemesis Keystone, special itself by returning a banish card here. Links those away for Masquerena. Gets to search a Thunder Dragon Fusion. Recycling those banish cards. And a Thunder Dragon to go for Titan Pass. Normal summon Rescue Cat. Chain Titan. Pop the Rescue Cat. Fractal sending the pieces for Nerval to add a Keras. Going into the Prosperity. Searching for a triple Talents off the top here. After a monster has been activated in the main phase. Could steal Masquerena to force it out if we need to. That is what we're going to do. We're going to chain into the Unicorn, steal the Unicorn, shuffling itself away by pitching the Thunder Dragon. Oh, no, we're not going to do that, actually. That's illegal. Into the Strike for a... from that Keras, linking away into Bear Brum, searching a 4, and pitching 2 to bring back the kit with the Bear Brum, summoning Doom Eagle, recycling the opponent's grave into access code, and that is going to be 2-0 easy by Tri-Brigade. It is game, right? Oh, it's half damage! It's half damage, but I think it's... Yeah, no. Yeah. He scooped it up there after realizing it was half damage. So, I guess he was probably just anticipating the clapback there was going to be too much, so he just scooped it up. Sometimes you just forget Prosperity does 50% of the damage there. Wow. Alright, well, we're going to go first here and set up this combo into a Bear Brum DP, as always, as pure Tri-Brigade likes to do. It's pretty much a meta deck at this point, right, in this tournament. People play this even in current format, just with, I guess, negates. Dark in the end phase for Dark. Special summon Pankratops. Good start here, attacking over the DPE, forcing it out. Did we not... Oh, we just didn't pop the Pankratops, I suppose. Yeah, because then he would have been forced to pop his own card. That's why. All right, that makes sense. The Pankratops just simply attacks with the DP. Main phase 2, we're going to go Ready Fusion into Kaminari attack. Banishing it and a Roar to hard summon Thunder Dragon Titan. Roar gets the trigger here, but we have a Revolt chained by the... Titan isn't activating here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. I think we're just chaining both of the cards in response. Titan didn't activate there, did it? Okay, well, both cards are resolving here. And Matrix is going to be... Wow, okay, we got Talents to steal the Shuraig into Verte Anaconda. Opponent does get to get a search here, but I guess we resolve our Thunder Dragon Fusion now. Recycling our Banished Fusion monsters as well as the graveyard here into a Titan Pass. DPE comes back. Dark in the opponent's turn here to force out and pop. Hits the Keras, but we have triple Talents. Chains the Matrix again here to pop. We got the Keras, however, banishing 4, forcing out into Shrike for the Titan. And we have a normal summon Rescue Cat, or special summoned off of the Bear Brum at least. And Kit is made for the Rugal into access code and gets to attack over for game. It was really sad to see Thunder Dragon get taken out of this tournament. This deck was kind of neat. It didn't do anything super unfair, but what can we say? Tri-Brigade cards are pretty good. Phantom Knights versus Zoo. Set 1 pass. Incredible. Okay, great. B-Trooper is a level 3... B-Trooper Descent, level 3 special summon there, as well as the Jackalope pitching the boots. Gets to make Cherubini with no normal summon. Graph into Seer here, linking those into Bardiche, activates the Compulse immediately. Seer still brings back Cherubini. Normal summon the Stain Greaves, but we can make the Bardiche again anyway, despite the Compulse. Sends Torn Scale. Boots effect adds to trigger the Torn Scale here, special summoning itself. Pitches the Sword, sends Cloak. Cloak adds Gloves. And Stain Greaves banishes the special Gloves from the hand, making a Levier, bringing back the Cloak. Boosting up the Bardiche, and 3000 attack on that Break Sword, gets to attack directly. Is this game? It's definitely a lot of damage here. 300 life points left, actually. Wow. And then main phase 2, we're going to make a Zeus and link away into Verti-Anaconda for the DPE. This is, I think, a little too much here for the Zoo deck to really handle with, and that is a top deck Nibiru for turn. That is unfortunate. Alright, going to blind second, it looks like. Itali and the Stain Greaves going to form up for Cherubini. Special summons Graph out the hand there. That's unfortunate. Didn't have the specific pieces we needed. Got a Nibiru this time, though. Hitting the Bardiche and the Torn Scale. Not sure if this is going to do too much, though, because we do have Sword in the graveyard. As well as the Link Spider, able to combine into Verti-Anaconda, making DPE through Nibiru. Going to activate its effect to pop the Nibiru and then return. All the Desires in main phase. Let's see if we can draw an answer to this DPE. That's a Kaiju! That's a huge answer! Normal summon the Zodiac Whiptail for the Borbo. Attacking directly. Connects. Summons a bunch of fat materials over the Zeus here. Activates the effect. No negates! No negates, my friend. There it is, Zeus. And pass with a back row. Here's a Jackalope. Oh, no, we're setting up here just for the draw 2 on the Celestial, chaining the Ego Booster to the Duster to protect the Zeus by card effects. Do we have 3 spells? We do not. Triggering the Zeus as well to attach from deck, which is huge because it now has 4 materials, up from 3 because of the Duster. And the opponent's going to pass. Going to go main phase, activate Zeus into Chakanine, bring back the Thoroughblade, and the Vespacito is going to close that one out. Oh, well, we've got the... Bardiche in graveyard brought back from the Sword to be able to chump block and survive one more turn, but I don't think it's enough anyway, and we're going to go into game number 3. Game number 3, we've got Hammer Kong, Mortar, Vespacito, pass. Wait, really? No way. No way. Vespacito pass. Okay, Duster on Barrage Blast. That was the one reason you go for you make Vespacito turn 1, which is the detach from a Machine Exceed to pop cards. That is so unfortunate. We got Duster. We're going to set 1, reveal a danger here. Hits a Sword into Tsuchinoko. Crashing the Tsuchinoko. Activates the effect of the Reaper on Zeus! Wow, okay, where is win condition now, Zodiac? Oh, nay, cringe. Into the Almirage and the Sword being able to link up together into Fusion Destiny. What are you going to do now? Through a DPE as well. Vespacito gets to trigger or bring back a monster from the graveyard here, but I don't really know if that's going to do much. Jizakuru in the main phase. Oh, nay. Alright, we got Borbo connecting directly here. Again, I ask, what do we make? Chakanine pass! What do you do when your opponent Reapers your freaking Zeus, man? Zeus out here in shambles. Got a B-Trooper Descent again here. We got Bukamun on Resolution on the Reaper. We got normal summon Stain Greaves anyway to go for the Cherubini. Sending Graph for Seer, and it's going to be really rough now. Seer brings back Bardiche Send. Don't know if we have any real disruption left. Maybe a Surprise Torrential could be really good. Zodiac combo gets to attach onto the Chakanine. And then we're going to link up those bodies for an access code and rip up the rest of the board here. Don't think it's game, but nothing really else you can do here. Oh, boost in the battle phase with the wings and then banish to bring back the Stain Greaves for game. What a way to get knocked out. Ghost Reaper on triple Zeus. That is so funny. Bessie Botten is back. And he's playing against Distant Streamer. A Canadian mirror match. Let's see if they're going to throw some snow at each other. Abomination's Prison for Haruha. Set 1, trigger the Aruha, pop, trigger the escape of the Unchained, summoning Sarama and the Abominable Unchained Soul, resetting the escape, Aruha, floating into Rakea, linking both for Unchained Soul of Rage, and set 2, more cards, and pass. Probably as best of an opening as you can imagine from the Unchained deck. We got Alpha Delta, Alpha resolves to add Ben 10, and we got Nova for Zeta. Are we going to make Fucho here? We are going to make Fucho. Battle phase, start step, all good, looks like. No, question mark. Oh, we're going to use Rakea. Trigger the Fucho to protect or something, I believe. Looks like that is going to... we're just going to keep playing in main phase 2 first, it looks like. So we're going to go into a Alpha triggering the... Sorry, a Zeta triggering the Ben 10 here. Then we got Manju for the Megalith Fool. Megalith Fool is tributed for the Delta, revealing for a draw. Now we're going to Meteonis. Nothing in resolution here. Going to activate the Unchained Soul. However, we're going to chain the Fool here, it looks like. Tributing the Manju. For an Ophiel out of the deck. That gets linked away. For the Unchained Soul of Anguish. Ophiel triggers on a new chain here to add Bethor. And now we're going to Talents to draw 2 more cards. Into Relinquished Anima. On summon, we're going to Escape of the Unchained. Over the Ophiel. Unchained triggers Sarama to adds the Sarama to the hand. We got Emergency for Gamma, tributing the Ben 10, and a huge Torrential here on this board here. We've got a 1 material Zeus, but there's more. We have Fusion Destiny as well as a follow-up. And Fusion Destiny, summoning out the DPE, main phase 2, going to pop here, but we have Ice Dragon Prison, but I think we're going to scoop anyway, as it doesn't really make a difference, I suppose. Alright, gonna go first again with Unchained. Drawing 2 off the Pot of Extravagance, set 2 pass. Not great. Lightning Storm for Ice Dragon and Torrential. Oh, nay. And we've drawn Alpha Delta. Tributing and adding the Ben 10. Tributing the Ben 10. Got a DD Crow here. Still gets the Ben 10 resolution, however. Delta overlaying into this Recital Starling. Ghost Ogre. Did we resolve it? I think he must have added Crow here. Into the Nova for the Zeta. Adding Gamma with the Emergency. Linking away into Anima. Activating to summon the Zeta, searching the Meteonis, linking for 2 into Burning Anaconda, and that is a Fusion Destiny attack and pass here. Going to allow that to resolve. And top deck into Extravagance, that's okay. Abomination Prisons Arota, but it doesn't look like that's really going to get you anywhere here through DPE and a full graveyard, I suppose. So, quick 2-0 by Drytron. Final game of top 16, we've got Belial and Barry. Barry gonna go first here with a Snake Rain. That's big. Picking up a Reptilian Codal here, sending a Reptilian Codal here. We got Water Lily, Knight, Sword Serpent as well, gets the trigger, special summoning itself. Sinking for Magic Dragon. Okay, we want to mill more snakes apparently. Adding Kotal, triggering Curse to bring itself back as well as Noya. Noya triggers, I think, to bring back the Nunu, which then overlays into King of the Pharaoh Imps. Adding Zoha from deck to the hand. Special summoning Zoha, I think that is. As well as a Kotal there. Into a Psyframe Lord Omega. And linking those 2 away for Verte. We still find space for DPE in every deck, don't we, somehow? Yeah, just Omega. Like, look at this. Like, 20 snakes in grave, and we just ended on Omega Verte. Amazing. Drytron off Belial. Okay, we got Meteonis for the Nova. Special summoning Gamma out the deck here, linking it for Link Karibo. Gamma for the Zeta, it looks like. Making Nightingale. Omega smacking a card out the hand, it looks like. Can you guys just, like, click? Like, it's a random card. Just click. It doesn't matter. Alright, we hit the Spirit Sculptor out the hand here. Then we're going to activate Jack in the hand. It looks like Jesse's protege here is taking up some net decking style. Am I right, Belial? Alright, Nightingale's going to attack twice directly. We're going to trigger the summoning condition of Zeus. But first, we're going to Ben 10 off that prep there. We're going to activate Rastaban. Searching Manju. Normal summoning it for a copy of Ophiel. Nightingale gets to... Activating its effect, I suppose, just to detach to protect itself. Yeah, and that means we can use the Zeta. Then we're going to use the Meteonis to bring out the Zeta. And we got Nibiru. Chaining DP to pop the field spell and clearing the entire field here. That is that's a big problem. And that's just going to be game through Nibiru, DPE, as well as Magic Dragon. Alright, we're going to try again. Here is starting off with Noya for Curse. And activating Nunu for Zoha. Who is... I've never seen this snake before. Alert, the Ogdodic Dart. I haven't seen that one before. Okay. Got a Water Lily to the hand here. Going into a Feral Imp to search for the Reptilian Kotal. Activates her effect to special summon. Links into Masquerena. Water Lily for the Night Sword. Brings that out as well as the Kotal. Linking those two away. Sorry, syncing those two away for a Magic Dragon. Adding Nibiru. Overlaying those two together for Dingirsu. Really? Dingirsu, Mask, and the DP. Okay, we got Alpha Zeta. This is a huge start here. See what we can do with. We do have Nibiru, remember, so that is something to consider. Nightingale summoned. Masquerena gets to link away with the Dingirsu into Unicorn. Spinning away the Nightingale, pitching talents. And trying to continue to play with the rest of the Drytron cards here. Ben 10 as well is here. We've got Spirit Sculptor. That one is just going to be popped. And looks like we can't really do much through that. It looks like we're just going to scoop it up because we know that Nibiru's in the hand as well as a full graveyard of snakes. Top 8 time. Top 8. We got Reggie versus Samuel, Flunder, and Earth Machine. No DPE in here, so that's, I guess, unsurprising. Earthbound Immortal Wirikosha's added off of this duality. Interesting. Mapping the Eglin for the Robina, triggering both here in chain. Adding Snowl, normal summoning Robina. Adding a copy of itself. Attributing both for Snowl, returning the Eglin. And set one pass. Evenly matched. Oh, nay. Evenly nay. Special Pankratops. Kaiju. Whoa. Oh, wow. No engine follow-up, it looks like, however. That is unfortunate. That was almost like the full wombo, my friend. Here's the Pankratops here to pop the... Who did you pop there? It was the Kaiju, right? Oh, okay. Here's a map, as well as a Stry and a Tokan, and... yeah, we're just going to go through the Flunder plays here, doing a bunch of normal summons of all of the names, I think, this turn into a Snowl. Returning the different names there, and we're actually just going to set and attack. That's going to be it. Don't think Earth Machine is going to be able to play through this field spell at this point. So, let's see. We got Monster Reborn on Pankratops. Wow, okay, urgent schedule. Never mind. Shut the fuck up. What do I know? Activates Snowl, chains Pankratops, hits the field spell, books the special summon monsters, but we can still use... the Tunneler to tribute and special into the Pegasus Railroad Stampede, bringing back Tunneler, overlaying both of them for the River Charger, adding Doomdozer, sorry, Brutal Dozer, Doomdozer, and looks like we're going to keep popping off here. Into the Ancient Gear Ballista for the Gearbox and the Anchor Drill. Banishing that to bring back the Brutal Dozer, sorry, the Harvester, manipulates its level, gets to make a Mountain Slasher. And we're going to go battle phase, attacking over the weenie monsters here. Mountain Slasher, I think, gets to attach on Declaration or something, I suppose. And then Ballista clearing up the last Flunder. Set rotation, though. We've got Map now. Able to use the Eglin to use the all of the banished cards here, triggering the Robina, as well as adding a Ryza. Normal summons Robina. Activates its effect, as well as one of the little Stries. Adds another Eglin from deck to the hand. Normal summons the Stry. Gets, again, to trigger all of these one at a time. Banishes a Talonol out of the opponent's graveyard in the process. Here we go. This is the big one. Mega Ryza. Shifting away the monster into the extra deck. Into another Mega Ryza. Not once per turn. Multiple big tribute summons on this turn. Clearing up the entire field. Normal summon the Anchor Drill. And now, again, we get to play on the opponent's turn. Robina for Robina. And into a Stry, banishing a target, adding Tokan, going to go through the full Flunder arsenal here, one at a time, and there is the third Mega Ryza, breaking the opponent's top deck here, but it doesn't matter. It looks like we're going to be able to keep playing and searching and recycling. Extension is played here. Tunneler brings back Harvester, who searches Trencher, activates their effect, goes up in the level to go into Mountain Slasher. Extension up into Earth Slicer, destroying the field and attacking for 31, passing. All right, big. Auto Prosperity now. We're going to add a Dinomischus off of the top here, it looks like. Are we able to withstand the next Flunder push here? I'm going to say it's going to be quite hard, but here we go. We got Eglin as well as Robina triggering in chain here. Stree, rather. Or all of them. Adds Snowl. Here comes Stry, banishes another card out the graveyard. Tokan adding an Eglin, gets to do another normal summon here, just filling up the field here with all of these big monsters. We got Snowl and another Robina down here. We got set one pass, not able to clear the field, but is it enough to stop the Earth Machine deck? We got Harvester for Anchor Drill. Linking that away into Goliath. That one gets banished. We have a link summon anyway into Goliath for the Earth Slicer. Attaches itself onto the Mountain Smasher on the in the graveyard and passes with it in defense mode. The opponent's going to overlay into Nightingale. I didn't even know you could use your extra deck in this deck, but here we go. Nightingale for game. Oh, no. All right, okay. This is game number 2 now. Wow, that was an intense game 1. Eglin for Rabina, tributing for the Snowl, triggering both here to add. And no Dreaming Town search here because M-Pen is banned. Evenly matched. That's huge. All back row removed. Heavy forward for the Anchor Drill, I think. The Nexter pitching the Harvester. Searching Trencher. Going to normal summon Anchor Drill. Bringing out Gearbox from the deck. And here we go. Flundery's Snowl. Book of Mooning the entire field. But that's okay because we can tribute for cost with the Brutal Dozer. Bringing out Tunneler from the deck into River Stormer. Adding Crab Crane. Tributing for the Crab Crane to add an extension. Activate the extension. More overlays into another River Stormer for Mountain Smasher. Linking that away into Goliath. Attaching it back onto the Mountain Smasher as it's brought back to the field. And then linking away for Clops. Clops attaching the Snowl onto the Mountain Smasher and passing. Normal summon Rabina. Adding Stry back from the Banish Zone. And then an Eglin. Do have ways to keep playing here. Eglin adding Ryza. There it is. The big one. Stry, banishing card of the graveyard, tribute summon, Mega Ryza, this is it. Recycling the grave. And Mega Ryza, I think, was stacking a back row there and then attacks over the Naxter, and that's just going to be pass. That's not really a huge push at all. And we've got the Mega Clops here, gets to attach the Mega Ryza on the opponent's field to a Stormer in our graveyard. Then adds the Brutal Dozer, tributing it for itself to bring out Tunneler from the deck into Anger Knuckle for Crab Crane, banishing to add extension, activates the extension, climbs up into Earth Slicer, and brings back Anger Knuckle from the graveyard, attacks over the Eglin, while also doing half damage, I think, in the process because of the Mega Clops here. Passes. We got a field spell off the top for the Rabina into a Stry. Normal summon Eglin into Nightingale. Goes to the battle phase, attacks, takes some damage here. Main phase 2, Downward Zeus. Is it enough? That clears the entire field and passes, but he top decks Schedule for Platinum Gadget. Trencher summons Harvester out of the deck here, and now we're going to tribute for the Mountain Smasher and pass up in defense mode here. One top deck into Prosperity. Searching for, gets Rabina off the top here. That's big. Rabina normal summon. Gets to trigger the Stry in the Banish Zone, as well as adds a Eglin. Eglin gets to add a Ryza, the Mega Monarch. Stry banishing a card, tributing both for the Ryza. Using the Rabina to chain block as well, shuffling away the whole field here and stacking the extension onto the top of the deck and attacking for 58 and 8. Divided by 2 versus a basically out of gas Earth Machine deck. That is unfortunate. Wow! What a game! What a duel! That was crazy. Look how many copies of Dreaming Town we're playing. Because M-Pen is banned. Calvin Tahan's back. Felix is going to go first here with a Nerval. Normal summon, not great. But we have Keras to pitch. A Crow, special summoning itself. Banishing 2 for Bearbrum. And Fusion Destiny. Alright, as long as we got the combo, that's what matters. Nibiru though! Did we... Yeah, okay, so on the summon of the Fusion Destiny there. Okay, wow, great. Okay, so we got the Revolt, but in response to the DP popping itself, we chained Nibiru, so it's not going to come back. So it's really just Revolt and a Dream at this point. Normal summon into the Union Driver. Wow, doesn't banish the summon? Wow, that's crazy. You are insane. I don't think we have enough names, actually. Yeah, we don't have... Oh, wow, Revolt is dead. Yeah, this Bearbrum, I think, wasn't properly summoned, so we only have 3. Oh, nay. Oh, nay. Calvin is tearing it up again. Don't let him do it. Actually searching Resort for the set rotation so you can trigger Super Agent. That absolutely hilarious. Going to force out the Revolt here. It doesn't really do much except go into a Bear Blossom. Gets a search off the Nerval for a Keras, however, but we've got unauthorized reactivation for the Buster Drake. Fusion Destiny, and that's just going to be an absolute joke. Unbelievable. ABC destroying Tri-Brigade there. Looks like we're doing the same play as last time. We got normal summon Nerval for Fractal. Activate Fractal to bin, kit, send, or Fusion Destiny, Hard Made, and set pass. Probably a Revolt here. Activates the Dark Code, chains Almirage to protect the DP, but we've got triple talent here. Triple talent to take to force out the DPE, and it looks like it's going to use its effect in the graveyard. We've got the follow-up here. We've got the Union Hanger. That's huge. Normal summon equips onto the Union Driver. There it is. Revolt is live for 4 this time. And goes into the Shurig, resolving the search here, banishing the Crush Wyvern from the field. But we've also got Nibiru in response, so that we can trigger our monster and not banish it, it looks like. Yeah, gonna have to banish the Nibiru instead, and Calvin's gonna have to scoop that one up, unfortunately. Let's go into game number 3. Calvin actually opting to go second here. Nerval for Almirage every game. This is sad. Keras is pitching Kit, who dumps out the Fractal. Banishes 2 here for Bear Brum and draws Fusion Destiny again. Activates the effect. Do we have Nibiru? No Nibiru this time. Going to search the Revolt, return a card to the hand, and pass it up here. Twin Twister forces out Revolt. And it looks like we're immediately going to go into Rugal and get a search here. And our only disruption is the DPE. The normal summon Crush Wyvern attacking over the Almirage. Activates its effect to protect the DPE. End of main. Rugal effect to bring back and then trigger the Kit, it looks like, to special summon, but the C summons the A from the hand, and that looks like it's not going to do much. Nibiru special summoned from the Dasher in the draw phase, and we're going to pop and attack over here using the talents just to trigger the talents here. Wow, okay, using the effect to shuffle away from the hand. And here is a Fractal for the Shurig, and that is unfortunately going to be the end of ABC. Wow. Oh, so close, but there it is. Next match here is Jesse Cotton and Mythiard. PK versus Drytron. We've got Tour Guide. Tour Guide for Graph, for Cherubini. Did we not use Graph? Oh. PK not drawing its Garnet's challenge. I see. It's because you have a Seer in your hand. Alright, we got Fusion Destiny for the DPE and pass up here. Foolish Burial for Alpha, who uses its effect to trigger the Zeta. Jesse not opening Alpha Zeta challenge 1 time. Zeta triggers to tribute the Ben 10 for the Meteonist, who then also triggers the Ben 10 to add the Manju. Activates the effect of the DPE to destroy the Alpha. Drytron Nova is activated as a way to go into Recital to search for DD Crow. Oh nay, cringe. Megalith Fool is also here. It's tributed for the Delta summon. Draconids is added as well off of the Manju. Meteonus brings out the Fool. And Meteonus then returns itself. Uses the Fool effect here, tributing to special summon a Ritual summon out of the deck for a Bethor. Forcing out some back row here. That's a nice Dragon Prison for the Rock monsters. Into our Relinquish for the Nightmare Phoenix. Chaos Valkyra summoned, overlaying into Granite. Searching Nibiru here. And Gamma pitching the Draconids to bring back a material. Linking for 4 into Boral Sword. Is that game? Surely we have a what's it called in the graveyard? Oh no, we have the sword in the graveyard to protect, but the DD Crow was searched from the Starling to banish the target, so we can't chump block, and that's gonna be game. Woo! Wow. Never really thought I'd see Drytron with that many cards in hand, but it is what it is. Alright, we got Foolish Burial for Delta. We got a normal summon Manju for Draconids. Delta tributing the Alpha, revealing Draconids to get a draw. Alpha tributing Zeta. What? Jesse not opening Alpha Zeta challenge. Into Recital Starling for the DD Crow. And activates the Zeta. Tributing Fool. Gets a Meteonus. Links into Anima. And then the Verte. Special summons Chaos Valkyra. Overlays into the Gallic Granite. Searches Nibiru. And ends on Nibiru Verte. That's all you need from Drytron, apparently. Going first with PK here. Pop the normal summon. And activate Gloves to send Staingreaves. Staingreaves is going to be banished on resolution by the DD Crow. Rota for Boots. Do we have anything else here to push with? Brigadine. Alright, we do have a Brigadine and a Boots. And at least go into Verte. Nope, we're actually going to go Masquerena. Main phase 2. Set pass. Really? You were locked or something? Why did you make Verte? Okay, Masquerena and a Boots here is going to be able to make a Link 3, but we have Crow in response. I suppose we know he has Nibiru, so Verte doesn't really do anything. That's true. Alright, well, Gallant Granite is going to search a rock monster. That's a Megalith Fool. Alpha attributes the Fool for a Ben 10 search. I'm going to activate Delta, attributing the Ben 10, revealing the Meteonis, drawing. Gamma is dumped as well. We're going to link summon for a Moral Sword, and that is going to be a lot of damage. And is it going to be game? Unless we have some crazy battle fader here. It is over. GG! How unfortunate. Drytron too good, even with no negates. This is what I'm telling you, chat. I've been saying this for so long. Drytron is actually a cool archetype, but it's like brought down by this dumb, stupid, like, Herald of Ultimateness card that makes it so unfun and uninteractive. The last top 8 game. Alright, Thetis' DPE Turbo deck is going to add a Scrap Raptor off of this Pot of Prosperity. Normal summon the Raptor, adds a Chimera. Chimera for the Raptor. Into Gallant Granite to search a Nibiru. And then Fusion Destiny for a Dasher Mali into DPE. And the Fury of Kairishin to search Torrential Tribute. Oh, we got DPE summoned into a Nibiru here, but we can just use the effect to clear itself and the Gallant Granite. The Nibiru stays in hand because there's nothing to tribute from the field, I believe, right? Then DP is just going to come back in the standby phase here. Here's the Ogdodix. I'm surprised you've made it this far, but here we go. Ogdodix popping off with the Snacky Boys. And we're summoning Curse here, returning Denier, I think, to the hand. Noya is added. The Night Serpent is special summoned to the field alongside the Nunu. Overlaying into King of the Pharaoh Imps on summon. We're going to pop with the DP and activate its effect to return. We got Noya as a follow-up here. Sending for Curse. Preventing the Alert. Alert? God, that is such a... I've never seen this one before. The opponent gets to revive a Denier from the grave here. We're going to link into Verte. Activate Fusion Destiny from the hand, summoning DPE. And I guess the Verte was made for fun. Maybe to bait out Nibiru, I suppose. Here's the Nibiru coming down anyway. And DP, I think, was triggered in response to the Nibiru, so it should come back. Yeah, there it is. We got Super Poly, though. Super Poly, the opponent's DP into Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Scorpio pitching Mali. That's huge for the Cobra. Adding another Fusion Destiny. And going to attack directly. And that's going to be enough from Ogdodic. Game number 2 here. Looks like we're going to start with Nunu. Pitching itself to send Zoa. Who pitches to add itself. And then we can... Chaos Space. Okay, we're playing the Baby Dragons as well. Black for white. Activating Chaos Space to get a draw. Returning into Striker Dragon. Adding the black dragon. Here comes Zoa. Bringing back Nunu, overlaying to King of the Pharaoh Imps, adding a Reptilian Kotal, banishing the light for the dark. Was that... Wait, hang on. Didn't you already use that one? Didn't you already use that one? I'm not sure. I guess not. FarfaYGO if he did. Okay. Curse is summoned alongside the Zoa here, and we've got a Nibiru coming down. Off of the Hieratic Seal and the snakes on the board. Were we floating into anything? Darkest Diabolus! Wow, okay, you play a seal target. That's crazy. And activating its effect when a card is tributed to return a card to the opponent's hand, but just drawing for turn into a normal summon Overraptor. Searching Pancratops, okay. Linking Nibiru and the Overraptor into Anaconda. Into DPE, setting, and popping the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber and hitting for 3,000. Going to set pass here into a 2 cards in hand. Not a lot here. We do have Mali in graveyard. We can use Curse to tribute and special. Brings back the Nibiru from the opponent's grave. Activates the Diablosis because we had a tributed monster. Now we get to use Noya as well, who searches Water Lily. DP then gets to pop the Slumber to hit the Diablosis. And we have Water Lily activated to bring back a Reptilian Kotal. We then Synchros for Magic Dragon. Dumping a bunch of cards here for Levianeer. That's huge. And Denier brings itself back, returns Malicious to the deck, and activates another Malicious, bringing itself out of the deck here to link for a Unicorn, spinning the DP away, pitching Chaos Space. Links away into Access Code now. Banish and pops the Nibiru, brings back Magic Dragon, and attacks over. Is that going to be game? That is indeed game. Wow, Ogdodic's taking it down. Matching for game number 3 here. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're going to go first with DPE Turbo. Fusion Destiny for 6 always. Drawing. What are we taking here? Looks like we're taking Fury of Kairishin. Special Summon Gillosaurus and Scrap Chimera for Verte Anaconda. Into Fusion Destiny. Kairishin Search Torrential. And we're going to set to pass. All right, we got Snake Rain. That's big. Pitching 5 snakes to the graveyard. Night Serpent triggers. We've got the Zoha, I think. No, sorry. On the summon of King of the Pharaoh Imps, we're going to pop with Destroy Phoenix Enforcer to stop the search. Got a normal summon Zoha. Tributing for Curse. That is DD Crowed, however. Do we have any more plays here? We got Noya added from deck to the hand. Activates the Fusion Destiny. 1 from hand into the DPE. Activates Torrential. Chains DP. Chains Torrential! Still gets to bring it back, I suppose. Stand by. Both DPs return. And they're both going to force each other out here. Both triggering to return. Mali for Mali. Denier is summoned. Returns Mali. Links both away into Verte. Activates. Sends another DPE and Celestial for 1 more DPE. 3,000 attacking directly. Do I have a back row here? It's a set monster. Both DPs returning. Double DPE power here. We got Water Lily sending Alert to special summoning Alert. Overlaying with the DPE for Ningirsu. Activates the DP, sends the DPE here. Lets it resolve. Denier and Mali are being comboed together to make more link material fodder happen here. We got Masquerena into the DPE to send. And the Masquerena protects the Unicorn from being destroyed. Mali once more for access code and punches over the Verte for game! Wow, who would have thought a Dodex taking it down? That's crazy. It's time for top 4. We've got Flunder versus Tri-Brigade. It's funny that we basically ended up semi-meta. Like, it's almost as meta as you would expect, even for, like, current format. Even with no negates. It's crazy. Even the good decks still don't need negates to win. It's pretty hilarious. Alright, got Blossom, Verte, and Bear Brum. We got the standard Tri-Brigade combo as we've seen all tournament here for the DPE Revolt turn 1. To pop both here and return a card and pass it up. Normal summon. Well, normal summon will be happening. But duality into map for Flunder here. And a Prosperity as well. Digging deep. What are we looking for? Engine pieces. We got Stry. Guess we want to remove one of the DPE pieces, potentially, from the graveyard here. We got the map is activated. Going to immediately revolt it, it looks like. Shrike banishes. And getting a search in the process for a Nerval. Got Gold Sarcophagus for the Robina. Activating the Eglin. And in response, getting to use the Robina to search. As well as searching a Mega Raiza in the process. Searching token off the Robina into the Stride, banishing the Celestial for the Mega Raiza. Here it is. This is the big one. And DPE gets to pop and destroy both of his own cards so that he protects them from being spun by the Mega Raiza. Gonna suffer a lot of damage here, but potentially worth it. So we can keep those resources and the ad as well. Standby phase. DPE is going to return here. Activates its effect to destroy a back row. Hits a trap trick. And we're going to normal summon Fractal. We've got Dreaming Town, though, which is going to be able to perform normal summons. And DD Crow is chained. I think that was onto the Dreaming Town, I believe. I'm going to be able to Book of Moon here. And performing a bunch of normal summons on the opponent's turn. Because of the Dreaming Town. Here we go. Mega Raiza once again. Chain blocked by those little birds in the Banish pile. Returning and stacking with the Mega Raiza. We've got talents to draw too. Fractal for Nerval for Keras to pitch to send to Tenki. And we've got Banish 1-2 into Blossom. Special Fractal. Banish 1-2-3 4 into Shrike. Banishing the Mega Raiza into a access code for game. Wow, managing to play through all of that disruption still. That's crazy. Talent's putting in that work there. We're going to duality for the map here in game number dos. Map token banishes Robina from the deck. Token into Robina. It's to perform a normal summon here, adding Eglin. Then going to search for a Mega Raiza. And then we're going to end on a Snowl with a Eglin in hand and a set back row. Battle phase evenly matched. It's the trap trick on main phase 2, though. Decides to keep it for the rescue cat. We've got trap trick for the Dreaming Town. Allows us to go into the Eglin. Brings back the Robina, as well as searches Raiza in the process. Robina as well, triggering here, adding Stry, generating those resources once again back from the evenly matched, taking apart the board here. Main phase 2, we got talents for draws, though, into Fusion Destiny. For DP to pop itself and the Mega Ryza, clearing it up and returning in the standby. Going to try and play once again. Robina Eglin, cycling every single turn without fail. Robina for the Tokan. Tokan, normal summon. Adds back Dreaming Town. That's very good. Good synergy with Trap Trick as well. Here's the Mega Ryza. DPE chain to pop. And that is going to be set 3 and pass. DPE returns here. Normal summon Nerval. Activates the Dreaming Town. Chains the Nerval. Popping itself as well as the opponent's other card here. Still going to be able to keep normal summoning because of the Dreaming Town. But we do get to search for the Keras. Banishes Nerval from the grave here. Here's Mega Ryza. Mega Ryza going to finally be able to deal with this DP as well as stacking Dasher. Kit's going to be able to shuffle the deck here though, and we still have the Keras live, banishing 2 cards for a Bear Blossom. Specials itself into Rescue Cat for 2 copies of Kit who overlay into Sky Cavalry Centauri. And then we're going to make Downward for Zeus to then wipe the entire field here. Bear Blossom as well gets to draw and mulligan a card and set 1 pass. Here we go, we're going to try again. Normal summon into the Strive. Banishing for Tokan. As well as adding back the Eglin. And I think he's... Is that just scooping? Are we just scooping? Oh, nay. Looks like Flunder's just going to run out of gas there. And probably just give up. So yeah, I guess the Zeus and the Revolt was just way too much to keep on top of. No big tributes left, apparently. That is unfortunate. Tri-Brigade advances forward. Top 4 match number 2. Bessie Botten. Drytron versus Ogdodix. Who would have thought that this would be the top 4 match? We've got Jack in the Hand. Takes Delta. Adds Alpha. Begins with Alpha Zeta, it looks like. Can't go wrong with that. Nova for the Delta as well. Into the Starling for the DD Crow. And we've got Ben 10 tributed for the Delta, revealing Meteonis to draw and add. Manju triggering, adding off of the Ben 10. Got Prep for the Fool. Meteonis for the Fool. Adding back Ben 10 here, tributing itself, tributing from the hand to go into Ophiel, adding Chaos Valkyra, and another Fool here. Megalith adding Draconids. We got Granite to overlay into search for the Nibiru. 2 hand traps search over the course of this turn, by the way. Nibiru and DD Crow. And we've got Verte Pass for DPE, Megalith Fool, and 2 hand traps. Snake Rain's a big start here. That's huge. Pitching, that's 5 names. We've got Performapal Puppeter. Hitting the opponent's Delta from the hand for free, as well as pitching the Diablosis to draw 2. 3, actually. 3,000 life points paid. 4,000, actually. We've got Nunu. That gets DD Crowed. And we're going to dump Mali. Where did the Mali dump from? Anyway, Zoha comes down here. We've got Reptilian Kotal. Here comes the Megalith Fool into Bethor to pop and stop the King of the Pharaoh in play. And that's just going to be it. Now we got Pauper up for 3 here. I guess it's a cool card that you can use in this format since there's no way to negate the draw. So you're always guaranteed resources in the grave. Fusion Destiny DPE pass. Respectable. Cyber Emergency for Alpha. Pitches Gamma. Adds Ben 10. Not opening Alpha Zeta for once, by the way. Relinquished into Gamma. Add Manju for the Ben 10. Normal summon it. Getting Meteonis. Are we going to force out this Drytron? This Verte. Wow, we're just holding the Phoenix Enforcer that whole time? Until it was eventually forced out by by the Unicorn. Okay. So we're going to summon the Ben 10 here. And then we're going to special summon Nibiru over the field. This Ben 10 still triggers though, by the way. So we're going to search Chaos Valkyra, who we're going to banish for the Unicorn to special itself into Link Spider and Valkyra. And then we got a Fusion Destiny into a DP. And that's just going to be out of steam for Ogdodix, unfortunately. Not really opening too many snake cards there. So really just relying on hand traps and DP. And that's just getting outplayed by the Drytrons. Grand finale! It's time! Pure Tri-Brigade and Drytron have managed to make it. So crazy that this is the final. That we've got Drytron and Tri-Brigade, 2 pretty much meta decks. Despite the fact that people would say, arguably, you know, but meta decks just interrupt you and you can't play and they don't let you do anything. Well, here we are. No negate tournament, and we're still able to make these decks work and do well. So, Zeta pitches the Ophiel, summons itself to add Meteonis. Not the strongest hand it looks like, but here's a Meteonis, and that's getting DD crowed. Meteonis returning itself from the Zeta. Normal summoning the Crow here, linking into Verte Anaconda. Looks like it's just going to be a DPE and end. Got Keras pitching. Kit here. Kit dumps Nerval. Searches for Fractal. Are we going to stop it? Doesn't look like. We're going to Econ take the DPE. Then has to pop itself, I think, to force out the DPE there. We got a Fractal for 4 and to Shrike for Bear Blossom. Searching another copy of Fractal. And Bear Blossom going to special summon the Fractal at the hand. Linking for Bear Brum. And then we're going to Mulligan out here. Bear Brum pitching to special summon, but we've got Nibiru hard drawn. Oh, nay. Oh, nay. Playing too hard into the Nibiru with that Bear Brum effect, unfortunately. Alright, we got normal summon Rescue Cat turn 1 here for double Kit. Going into the Bear Blossom, dumping the Nerval, adding Keras. Special summoning Fractal, banishing 2 for Bear Brum. Linking for Verte. Mulligan with the Bear Brum, Verte effect. DPE. Activate the effect here. Popping both. Searching Revolt and passing. Probably in the ideal way that you can hope to end the turn here for. But we've got Lightning Storm drawn. We're going to force out this Revolt. Clearing all the targets, ending on a Rugal. Getting a Search in the process. And we get a special summon in the end phase as well if we need to. That's a Talents for the hand rip from Drytron, and then we're gonna Jack in the hand here, go into a combo here, gives him Gamma, takes Alpha for himself, has Zeta anyway, tributes the Gamma, normal summons Manju, has Ben 10, links both away into Verte, and we're just gonna scoop there. Jesse realizing that we don't really have enough ways to really push forward in a threatening way, that we're probably just gonna lose to the Tri-Brigade searches next turn. So game number 3. And this is it. All or nothing. Drytron gonna go first. That's a Ben 10. That's a good start. For the Zeta, pitching the Ben 10, adding Meteonis and the Manju. Normal summons Manju. Adds Fool. Activates Meteonis for Fool. Fool effect returns the Ben 10. Activates effect, tributes the Ben 10 for the Ophiel, who adds Fool and a Chaos Valkyra. Overlaying both of those for Gallant Granite. And then adds with the Gallant Granite for Nibiru. Foolish Burial for the Delta. Pitching the Alpha, revealing Fool to get a draw. And then Drytron Meteonis return to the hand. Link summon for Verte. Not pushing too hard here. Reaper for the DPE. Oh, and then we've got Talents as a follow-up to rip the hand, sending away the engine card of Fractal. We've got 4 cards to play with here. Let's see if he can manage. Prosperity, Dig Deep here is going to work. That's a Fractal he gets. Alright, nullifying that Talents there. Fractal send, adding with the Nerval, searching a Fractal. Normal summon the Fractal. Gotta think about this Fool here. He is going to go for the Bethor pop immediately on the normal summon. Do we have a follow-up? Oh, we have a take on Verte to use the effect! Wow! Steals Verte to use the DPE, popping the DPE and the Bethor away. Set 1 path. This is Revolt. This could be in for a game here. Alright, we've got Alpha. Searching Draconids, brings back the Delta from the graveyard, gets the draw on that Meteonis. Fucho gets to go into the battle phase, declares, goes into Zeus, and that is going to be a Bethor summon back here, popping the rest of the field and swiping with the Zeus. Not much left here in main phase 2. We're going to be able to set up the rest of the turn here, maybe potentially with another Bethor. We are going to draw into the main phase. Set pass. We got Celestial double draw. No, we're going to think here. We're actually going to go Bethor into the Bethor off of the Fool, popping the set card, and DD crowing the Celestial. That's it. Oh, nay. Pass. Drytron plays are then going to keep up the following turn here to bring out all the big monsters. Tribute summon for Nibiru to attack for Gay with the Divine Arsenal Zeus. Oh, can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Jesse Cotton, the man himself, Bessie Botton, has taken down the No Negate tournament with Drytron, the deck that people would expect to be the one deck that completely relies on negates to do anything. But as you've seen here, despite the fact that the Drytron deck is not able to stop you in any way, you're still able to do a lot of cool plays with the Drytron archetype. Be able to make your deck go into things like DPE, search hand traps with Starling, other hand traps with Granite, set up disruptions that destroy like the megaliths rather than negating. Very based and very cool. Extremely innovative, and it was amazing to see. So yeah, congratulations to Jesse Cotton taking down this tournament. Thank you for watching on YouTube. If you've watched it all the way until the end, please leave a comment down below what you thought of the tournament and how you enjoyed this, and anything that you would like me to read, because I definitely will after 2 hours of recording this or whatever. Big shout out and a huge Farfa L to everyone who took part. Thank you so much for joining this tournament and making it what it is. It was great to have so many big names in this tournament as well. And as you can see, when you're the best in the world, you're able to make any format work around your deck building. So peace out. See you for the next one. What tournament would you like to see next? Peace.